Alright. Interesting. Okay, I don't know much about Clash, but August 19th through the 25th, that seems pretty abrupt. I got too much school stuff to do this week probably, though. I mean, maybe on a weekend. I don't know who all we would get together for that, but... Alright, so... I think I've got more than 27, don't I? 48, yeah. We won one more, I think. So this one might be a little bit shorter than usual. Why the split? Okay, so I did a whole video about this. Basically, we just don't have the viewership on Twitch to support full-time Twitch. And they don't give you any ad revenue whatsoever, and they don't really promote your videos that much. Based on all the stuff that I've seen out of it. But a bunch of people did sub on Twitch. So that's good. So a bunch of people did sub. So I want to, you know, I want to do something for all the people that sub. So I'm doing basically 2 days on Twitch and then 5 on YouTube. So YouTube just promotes your videos better. Actually gives you ad revenue. You know, it's just a better platform. I know, like, it's ironic because more people watch Twitch. You know, that's where the majority of gamers go to watch. But, like, the vast majority of people go to watch, you know, like the top 1% or something of streamers. It's like the top 1% of streamers there probably attract, like, 80% of the views or more. So, yeah. If you're, you know, someone who gets 1,000, you know, 1,000 plus viewers or something like that, then yeah, it's a good platform. And you'll get promoted because you'll be at the top of the list. But if you're somebody that is, you know, lower than that, the numbers are just way lower. Like, we're averaging on Twitch, I think over the month that I did it, and I thought maybe it was just going to be lower for the first little bit. Whoa, hold on. Wait, there's no, is that right? Okay, it was saying estimated time 10 minutes. I was like, did I queue for the right thing? But yeah, it's solo duo Summoner's Rift. But yeah, even after a month, you know, the numbers were still like 56 or 55 or something like that on average, and you need to get to 75 to get to partner. So I guess if you can get to partner, it's good, but even as coming back to YouTube, while everyone's still like kind of confused, they don't, you know, they thought I left and now I'm back and all that stuff. People who just check in every couple of weeks or something, you know, the viewership is still averaging like 85 or 90, even like during the, you know, transitional moment or whatever. And before we left, it was like 100 to 110, and then in July, or not in July, in like June, May and June, you know, we were getting like 150 to 200. So you just get way more views, and a big part of that is people come in from other videos that I have. You know, they'll come in from tier lists or other guides that I put out or whatever, and then they'll figure out that I'm streaming and they'll just come in and check it out. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, but I just think that YouTube overall is better for my size and my type of content. But nevertheless, Twitch does have some nice things about it, so that's why we're keeping the weekends on Twitch, which are typically lighter days anyways. Also, like, a bunch of regulars didn't make it over from Twitch to YouTube for various reasons either. There's a lot of technical issues also with YouTube that people were saying, like, just the playback quality was a lot worse. Like, they would just be constantly getting stuttering, or like they would just be bombarded with ads they couldn't skip and things like that. Yeah, sorry about that, Zach. I mean, in the description, it like to this video, it should say like what my times are. You can always follow me on. You can join our Discord, and it'll announce when I'm streaming, and then you can also follow on Twitter, and I'll announce where I'm streaming as well every night. But yeah, that's what it is. I need to like put on Twitch where the like what my current schedule is on Twitch. I haven't updated that, but the YouTube description should have the update, and then like every video that I've released, all the tier lists, everything else, I always say at the very beginning sort of what the schedule is. I'm trying to get the word out. I know not obviously everybody's not going to watch everything that I put out. That's why I keep talking about it everywhere. Seriously? Mid-Gnosis, or is he switching? Speaking of which, let me go and tweet this out. But anyways, it's going to be a bit of a shorter stream tonight because I have to finish some school stuff. I have a meeting in the morning. Need to finish some syllabus stuff.
Gonna wail my ass.
All right, there you go. We're up against Blitzcrank. I mean, it seems pretty bad, but like, I'm gonna regret not dodging this. Probably. But we'll see. Hey, what's up, Farron? Farron Wolf. Well, I'm not waiting the whole time to lock Rakan. Like, typically, I am trying to figure out runes. I'm still trying to research champions. Or, like, see if I need to dodge the game or not. I'm answering stuff from the chat. It's not like I'm deliberating on whether I'm not going to pick Rakan or not. Yeah, you do, Zach. I just haven't shopped for it yet. I'll have to do that after school or whatever. I know I've been putting that off for a while. I'll let you know whenever I come up with something. I appreciate it. I don't know, Aqua. I don't really have a team or anything. I mean, sometimes I do pick something else depending on the situation, but like right there I was thinking like, do I want to dodge this or not? And I was trying to think about, you know, which runes I want to put in.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Magic isn't supposed to be safe.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Thought about playing Leona a little bit more. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit since I Changed my settings a little
dance
bit
so
ago
fine,
to
I
make it
kill.
louder the other day.
Minions have spawned.
We might need a Shirley this game, so we're gonna get kited really hard. Is this dude going AP Nasus? I can't really tell.
I have got to stop.
Seems pretty
talking to
rough. Seems
myself.
like he's gonna get kited to death.
Damn it, Zaya, where are you?
People been playing that Malphite lately, man. I don't know. We're a little light on damage. I mean, if Nasus gets really fed, like, he can do well, but I assume he's gonna get blasted in mid lane versus Ori. I don't know how he doesn't just get auto attack down. Hope he's like a one trick or something. I don't know. That, everything else is like okay, you know. It's just like the mid Nasus doesn't inspire me. I really hope he doesn't go AP and he just goes kind of standard build. Yeah, Leon's pretty good.
Ha! I'm G to the D. Golden time, boy. Woo!
I'm not playing her. I might try her out again. I mean, she's really, like, her offense is great. It's just, like, defense can be a little rough. Really? How did that... How did those Chompers... It looked like the Chompers were gonna miss. Oh, thank God. Okay. Someone on their team AFK. Their jungler. Alright, well, we got a free dodge there. AP Malphite doesn't really, like... Okay, but, like, not compared to most things that do damage. Like, his ratios aren't that great. Unless they're... I know he was reworked, but I really don't think his ratios are that good. It's got, like, a 0.6 on his Q. No ratio on his W. 0.6 on his ground slam. He does have a 1.0 on his ult, which is, like, alright. But it's, like, level 6. It's 200 base damage. Like, Tristana's ult, by comparison, is 300 damage. At level 6. Rakan's ult might even be more than that. No, Rakan's ult's not. That's pushing it. But yeah, I mean, so it's like he does all right damage. Yeah, he can delete squishies with his ult. I mean, his ult does have a lot of utility to it. But yeah, I'd much rather just see the armor version of him, or just like some kind of hybrid version. He scales so much better with armor than he does with AP. I mean, it's all right. I don't know. It just depends on the matchup. Yeah, it's 200 AOE. But, like, I feel like that's not that much. I mean, the 1.0 ratio is nice. I don't think anything about new Pantheon's OP. I mean, what are his win rates? I haven't looked at it. I thought he was actually going to lose win percentage after that rework. Yeah. Yeah, that's almost literally what I predicted. I said he was going to lose. I think he was like 50%, and I said he was going to lose 4 or 5%. That's what he is. He's at 45. Yeah, he actually lost 4 or 5% off of that rework. He has lost so much consistency. I talked about him a lot in the patch notes for this video. I spent like the first 15 to 20 minutes talking about him and why I thought it was going to be a failure. Yeah, I mean, Malphite does have a lot of CC. Like, I mean, there are worse. He is one of the better tanks if you have to play a tank type of champion. You know, he's one of your better options. He's probably pretty good into, like, AD Assassin type of stuff, which is pretty popular right now. Stuff that's not going to run Conqueror. You know, like your Zeds, your Talons, Kiana, that type of stuff. Because he does, you know, his damage is on the low side, but if it's against someone that's super squishy and he just naturally has that shield and some tankiness, like pretty big base stats, then, you know, he can be all right. I wish they had a better, like, AP armor item, but they're just not going to make that item, I think, because they want mages to be squishy. What do I think about Wukong? I mean, they did nerf him last year. He's always, like, under the radar. I think he can be good if he gets going, if he gets a couple of items. I think he has potential. I mean, he's almost always one of those sort of, like, undercover, you know, big threats. But I don't remember what they nerfed about him. Okay, so support autofill, top lane Trenemir, Shad, bad on Ezreal. He's got to be on a big loss streak too because he's Diamond 4. Yeah, I think I might dodge this one. They have a lot of CC. This guy's like okay on Rengar. A support mid filled is really bad for us. We don't have any carry. I'm probably just gonna dodge it. I'll wait it out and see the timer, but maybe someone else to dodge.
Let's dance.
Hey, what's up, Rias? You're probably gonna be waiting a while, man. I mean, maybe. It's gonna take a long time for that, if that ever happens. Yeah, we're just gonna dodge this. We don't have anybody playing a carry that I trust. So let's hang out for a couple minutes. I think the best we were going to get was like 33% Ezreal. And that, you know, I had a pretty tough lane to begin with. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? It's going all right. Had to dodge our first one, but other than that, it's pretty good. Yeah, I haven't seen Wukong as much. I don't know his win rates right now. I mean, like, he's such a numbers type of champion. If he doesn't fully delete somebody with his full combo, then he's not going to be that great. You know, but if he can completely delete somebody, you know, with his EN, auto attack, Q reset, ult, if he can fully delete somebody, then he's good. But if they don't die after that, he's pretty worthless. Hey, what's up, Stargamer? Nope, not Diamond currently. We were Diamonds in, like, early on in the season, and then, or like in January, I guess that was like preseason, we were Diamond off and on. And then in May and June, we were Diamond, but We fell a lot in July. Fell down to like Platinum 4 in July. So we're getting pretty close to being back up there. I think we were in Platinum 2 promos for Platinum 1 from Platinum 2 last week. So we've been winning a lot more on like Recon, but it's kind of inching our way back up there. It's way harder to climb up than it is to fall down, because every time you get demoted, it takes 5 more games to get back to where you were, and there's no free win in Platinum. A lot of people don't realize that have never been Platinum is or higher, is that like in Gold and lower, if you get demoted and you get back into a series, then you don't get the win. So basically, if you get demoted, you go to 75 LP, which means you need 2 wins, and then you have to win 2 out of your 3 in a series. So you have to win 80% to make up for what is usually 1 loss at 0 LP that'll demote you, especially if you're on a loss streak. So it's just like, you got to basically, you know, you can fall all the way down with like a 40% win rate or something like that. You can just, you know, just crash, especially if you lose a lot in a row. And then you have to have like a 70% win rate or higher to climb back up. Like, it's very asymmetrical, and it sucks. But yeah, I couldn't even pinpoint exactly what happened. I mean, I guess the meta shift. I did go on vacation for a week. I mean, I don't really know. Lowest play rate, isn't it like, who would I guess? Callista, maybe? Never see that champion. Galio. Aurelian Soul's a good guess too. Yeah, Callista's down there. She's the 5th lowest. Yeah, Skarner's pretty rare. Ivern, I guess, is rare. I thought there'd be more like Ivern one-tricks out there. Yeah, Cog is very rare. Yeah, let's see what Wukong's, what were his changes? Because he was, like, pretty good last year. Yeah, it's pretty big. They took 20 damage off of his Q early. And his ratio is like, what? It's literally 0 at one point in Q. Okay, yeah, that's a really, really low ratio, right? I guess it counts as an auto. It's an auto attack reset. But yeah, that seems like that's pretty ridiculous. Nimbus. That is a lot. That's 40 damage off of your Nimbus. Yeah, so those are some pretty big numbers. 20 here, 40 here. That's 60 damage off with an extra 10% of your total attack damage. So, you know, that's probably like, I don't even know, 80 or 90 damage off. Yeah, so it's going to be much harder to one-shot. You're probably going to need 3 items. They did buff him back on 8-6. So, yeah, I mean, I don't see him a lot. You know, if he gets going, he can be really strong. So he can delete an entire backline. He's got a lot of CC. But, you know, like I said, he's very He's very linear, you know. And he's so much worse in the early game. I think he can get punished really hard. I haven't looked at the Wukong changes. I can look at that real quick, or the Ivern changes. How much time do we have on this dodge? Let me see. We should only have like a minute or two left, and we'll get back in there. Okay, we're back in. It shouldn't actually take 10 minutes. I don't know why it's saying that. Last time it took like 2 minutes. The estimator must just be broken or something. That's a pretty cool skin. Elderwood Ari. It's not what she looks like in the picture. That's kind of interesting. Elderwood Vagar. Yeah, don't forget to drop that like. Thanks, Stefan. If y'all are enjoying the contest. I mean, if you're enjoying these dodges, just let me know. Hey, the first one wasn't my fault. I was going to play that game out, even though I probably should have dodged. But someone on the enemy team didn't show up. The Ivern stuff, isn't that supposed to be coming in the future? Or it's not even on the PBE yet. Right? Yes, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it is. I've heard like bits and pieces about some of it, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Aren't they're like making him permanently ranged or something? And I don't remember. I remember like hearing it and thinking, okay, maybe Lane Ivern could be a little better, but I don't know. They're testing like so many like different reworks. Hey, thanks. Come back. I don't know. Ezreal. Ezreal can be very good. It's just like you're pretty much automatically gonna lose the lane.
Let's dance.
And usually, like, I find that it's not, a lot of people aren't Ezreal mains that pick Ezreal. This guy actually is. So let's hope this is the chosen one. Yeah, that's actually a really, really good win rate on Ezreal, so. And he's duoed with this guy, so hopefully. If people actually pick their good champions, we have good win rates on our top played champs. It's just, we gotta just see if somebody's gonna YOLO or not. Oh my god. Matchup from hell. We gotta eat all of that Yuumi harassment, and then we also have Draven for all in. Of course, alright, we got one YOLO. And 2 YOLOs. I mean, why not? Why play the chance you got, you know, 60% win rates on when you can play stuff that you've only played once or twice? Okay, his W Bush gives allies attack speed. Preferred fill ADCs, so if someone doesn't know what they're doing, probably Misfortune. Maybe Jinx. Oh, Sivir. Sivir, definitely Sivir. Probably Sivir, and then Misfortune, and then Jinx. Damn, their team is spooky. Well, it's not even like there's 20 ADCs. It's that there's not really a point. I mean, you can make new ADCs, but like in every single meta, just about ever, there's like 3 ADCs that account for like 80% of the picks in solo queue. That's just how it is. And it's because everybody is fighting for the same basic role. Like there aren't, or like the same basic like job, you know, in a game. There's no diversity. They tried making diversity last year, and everyone like flipped tables and lost their shit because, oh my god, there's a mage in the bot lane, you know? Everybody lost it. It was such a PR disaster, but they're aware of that. They try to diversify. They try to say, hey, you know, Vlad's viable bot now, Swain, Yasuo, Heimerdinger. Like, they were trying to mix it up. And then everyone's like, oh my god, I've been playing Caitlyn for 8 years. Now all of a sudden I can't play Caitlyn bot lane. Jesus Christ. Like, they're all just losing it. And so they had to revert it. So that's the problem with AD carry is it's the most narrow role. It's like, okay, you have a ranged physical damage dealer
taking so long to get
that
back to the action?
scales with crit most of the time. There are a couple of exceptions to that. Obviously with Kai'Sa and Ezreal being like the 2 most popular ones right now. But hey, what's up, Rembrandt? So they're trying to diversify in that way, like with Kai'Sa, you know, but it's still like ranged auto attack, like steady damage dealer, you know.
Diamonds, boy. Woo!
Versus like every other role, there's some diversity. You know, if you think of supports, you got your tank supports, your enchanter supports, your AP supports. Like in solo queue, there's a lot of stuff that's going on.
Minions have
It's a
spawned.
revolution. And it's good times.
And just like any other role, you know, jungler, you have, you know, skirmishers, scalers, melee, ranged, AP, AD, mid lane. There are just so many different mid laners that are viable because there's so many like little counter picks to other mid laners.
They will see my depths. Then they will know magic's joy.
Well, the problem is you can't buff the diverse champs in bot because Swain and like Vlad were already really strong in solo lanes too. And it was like the triple flex was making it really hard on pro play too. Like a champion that could be played in bot lane, top lane.
Totally forgot
You know,
why I'm here.
like Vlad could be played top, middle, or bot. And that makes it really hard to like figure out where you're gonna go. And it put a lot of pressure on AD carries too because they just weren't used to playing those types of champs. I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was good for the game. Like, there were still champions that were viable. Like, Lucian was still really good in that meta. I think Ezreal was still pretty good too. But everyone was saying, oh, it's destroyed the viability of all these AD carries. I'm like, none of the 80, like, there's no meta where all of the 80 carries are all viable. It's always, like, 3 of them anyway. I think if you looked at it, statistically, that was probably the most diverse bot lane we've ever had because you still had 80 carries, you still had Ezreal, you still had Lucian, but then you also had Swain, Vlad, Yasuo, Heimerdinger.
Take that.
A summoner has disconnected.
What?
I am.
You fucking kidding me?
This is my.
Why? He never showed up. He never moved. He didn't buy an item. Why is there no remake option?
A summoner has reconnected.
Humans talk about their dreams. We talk about their lives.
It's such bullshit, man. Like, why can't we remake that? Yeah, good job, Lee. Oh, good thing you're playing a scaling champ. Oh, wait a minute.
I do not wish for the
I don't get it. I mean, I guess what, he was connected but not moving. It like the criteria should be if the person doesn't leave the fountain by 3 minutes, then it's you can remake on them. Like that's what it should be. I mean, we can still win. It's just gonna be hard because Lee's terrible later, and he's like, he's not gonna be able to apply any pressure. He has to be ahead. Like, if he was playing something like Master Yi, it's like, all right, you know, he's late. It sucks, but you know, we've got a path to get back in the game.
I'm just here for the party.
Or if he was playing something with like a lot of CC, you know, he's playing Sejuani or something. All right, it sucks, but like, at least they can start making plays at 6. I thought the game still alerts you if there's a remake.
A lot of words.
I mean, I pressed / remake at 3 minutes. I'm pretty sure it prompts you. I mean, Lee can still be relevant late game, but he has to be really far ahead. Like, he has to be able to one-shot people pretty much. Goes flash. Alright, so we got 10:30 on that flash. I think you can pretty much climb. If you're near your peak, I think you can climb
They've never seen moves
pretty
like
much every roll about equally. It's different from if you're smurfing or if you're like boosting.
An ally has been slain.
humans claim it is theirs. They fence up the
What? How the hell did he get a Vamp Scepter that early? Well, it's gonna be really hard to trade now. He's got Yumi's healing and he has Vamp Scepter.
This looks like another dangerous situation.
Ruben's such BS, man. Like, I really think they should nerf that champ. Just nerf the ratio on his Q. Like, it's just too high.
I got my look right. I got my moves right. Time to show it.
I mean, yeah, Ezreal's not that great for most people. This guy has like a 90% win rate or something on him. Like 85% after 20 games, so he's like 17-3 on him or something. So it's like, Ezreal can be really good if you're good on him, but that's a big if most of the time. So yeah, for most people, no, but like, if you're smurfing or if you're like a one trick, then he can work. Whoa, what the fuck? She's still at her ult? And she's level 7? Well, that is unfortunate. I guess.
So into this. What is this? I'm just trying to live the moment.
Damn, if I was 6 there, we were like a couple of experience away from 6. We're probably like 2 CS away. Draven's gonna cash in and probably come in with a BF sword.
Gauntlet.
I wish they would just buff tier, because so many people are like building tier now on all these champions. Just like buff tier early, but nerf it later.
Long ago, our kind
Something like
danced upon
that.
the
Because right
mountain.
now, like when you come back with,
Now only
you have to pay
the embers
$8.50 for a tier. It used to be $7.50. And it's just like you're just so far behind. There's Kiana.
Rampage.
I'm gonna actually get one shot at here probably.
I have got to stop talking.
Enemy has been slain.
Yeah, maybe sort of. Aatrox, I don't know. I mean, Draven's unique, but it's just like it
They want us
like his
engaged.
concept's fine. It's just his damage is too high early on. Like it's literally mathematically, you come to lane with a free BF sword. Like you actually have 1,300 gold worth of free stats, like 4 kills worth of free stats when you walk into lane at
Magic
level
is
1.
supposed to be scary. Love is supposed
I mean,
to
he's not
hurt.
easy to play.
Ecstasy.
I'm terrible with him.
needs a little fear.
I just think that like his good case scenario is just too strong. Like he gets so much gold and he does so much damage, which like makes it very easy for him to get all of that gold. I thought it was just gonna be Draven.
Ally has been
We're getting
slain.
blasted.
I dance so fine I kill.
Because we saw Draven on the ward hitting the stuff, but I never saw the Silas. So I thought that Lee was gonna come down and we could collapse on the Draven, but Draven doesn't lack CC. Like, that stand aside is actually pretty good. It's one of the better peels that an AD carry has in the
They
game.
will remember my name. Turn in, turn on, drop out.
I mean, there's also a lot of AD carries that lack CC, you know? And that lack, like, a significant, like, Twitch doesn't have CC. I think Twitch is just a better, like, Twitch is still really good, but he's just, like, a better balance. Like, okay, his champion does a ton of damage, like, later on.
An enemy has been slain.
Or, if they want Draven to do that much damage early, he needs to be much worse later. So they need to flatten out
They're
the
scared
percentage
of
on his Q.
They're scared of magic. They are scared.
Maybe make it only scale up to, like, 80 or 90% of your bonus AD instead of 110 or whatever it is. I mean, but yeah, Twitch doesn't have CC, really. Sivir doesn't have any CC. I mean, there's a lot of AD carries that don't have CC.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I just think he's too oppressive for solo queue in the laning phase. And he's too consistent, like the amount of damage he can put out. Like 2 auto attacks on me right there. Didn't even proc press the attack. Dude, how can you not fucking last hit with Sheen?
When you open your eyes, you see everything.
They're gonna know, aren't they? Yeah, can we get him?
An enemy has been slain.
Gonna get blown up.
They ain't ready for what I'm bringing.
How on earth is this guy like 90% Ezreal?
There's wild in
Yeah, Pantheon's bad. I mean, I called in the patch notes. I said he'd lose at least 4 or 5% win rate. I think he was like 50%. Now he's like 45.
Enemy killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed.
I should have dodged. Every time I get baited by win rates with Ezreal, I'm like, okay. He's like, I mean, but this is so extreme. This guy's literally 17-3 on that champion in the last 30 days. 17-3. And he can't even last hit under tower with a Sheen.
Slain.
Yeah, this Draven's not good enough to E-my engage, but he doesn't even have to be, like... Well, all of these things are dodgeable. The Yuumi, I couldn't really get away from Yuumi, but like Ezreal has been knocked into his tower like 3 times by Yumi's ult, which is completely dodgeable. Like he should be able to E that. I mean, I probably could have gotten out of there some way, somehow, also. You can't even kill him when I chain CC him with Ignite? He completed the full Iceborne Gauntlet before Manamune? That's why, because we have no AD. Man, this game's rough.
Magic
An
is
ally has been slain. Shut down.
Wow, I didn't realize it goes all the way down the map like that. I don't know why anyone would want to buff Garen.
If you aren't a little frightened, you're alive.
Arnasa's got a freaking Ohm Wrecker. What?
Don't leave nothing. Bring it all.
I probably shouldn't ping that. It's just going to demoralize everyone on the team. That just screams I'm Iron 4.
I've been kicked around since I was born. It's all right. It's okay. I'm staying alive.
That screams like I can't read. The item, like, is so bad. It's, like, the worst item in the game. Like, literally. There's no reason you should ever buy that item.
What's happening?
It's a meme item.
I dance because I'm free.
Damn, their team's scared. I should have just dodged. God, I hate doing 2 dodges in a row. Just for the sake of the stream. If I was, like, not streaming, I would have dodged it, probably, but...
If it don't get out of control, it ain't a party.
Yeah, it basically says, I don't know how to juggle tower aggro, so I'm going to buy an item and pay, like, 1,000 gold for the active that does that.
Just one of
Oh, he stood beside me there.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
freedom. I hear the music.
Time to get it started.
Add pack DFG. No, thank you. I think assassins are already too strong. I wouldn't mind if they brought back, like, a nerfed version of Banner.
Without wild
Just make it where
magic,
Banner
we
doesn't
have
stack with
no
Baron. Like, is it that hard to do in the
have
code?
no future.
Just, like, disable it. You can't use Banner on a Baron minion. Like, you already can't use Banner on a super minion, so they've got to have the technology to do something like that. Just say you can't Banner a Baron minion. I don't know what's hard about
They
that.
ain't seen moves like mine.
And then that would still allow you to get it and apply some pressure, but not have, like, the OP situation where you could Banner up, like, a Baron's cannon minion. I mean, that was why it was removed from the game. Or I would like to see him make ZZ Rot viable, some kind of macro item. Like, it was problematic for like 2 patches or something. And they're just like, let's just remove this item. And Rise has been problematic for like 9 years and they've kept him around. I don't know. I don't really like them removing items that are unique like that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I mean, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Raven was isolated. It was a 3v board. I CC'd all of them.
An enemy has been destroyed. Shut down.
I don't know. Maybe I should be trying Yumi ago. Give Yumi another shot, because, I don't know, every game I'm against Yumi, it seems like she's really strong. They've nerfed her so much, and it feels like, okay, she's not going to be that great, but then it seems like she's almost always a problem.
Name one genius that ain't crazy.
Back tanks. They do need to bring back tanks. Hey, what's up, Romeo? Been saying that for a long time. Like, it's not the tanks themselves. It's because it keeps assassins honest. Like, that's the biggest thing. Is like, you blind pick an assassin, you might have to face some tanks. Like, shouldn't be able to blind pick Kiana or Akali. Like, that's the big issue. They should be way more dangerous to pick than they currently are. Right now, you can blind pick it because there's no answer to assassins, like, other than other assassins. They could start by just reworking Conquer and just making it fervor. Like, just take away the true damage off of it. They don't even need to buff all the tanks, really. Like, if they just buff their items a little bit and make Conquer deal physical damage and not true damage, just lower the cost on, like, Randuins and all of that stuff. Lower the cost by, like, 200 gold, 150, 200 gold, something like that, and get rid of Conquer, or make Conquer only deal physical damage.
Just a dance.
That would probably be enough to, like, make people consider tanks. But when tank items cost about as much as, like, a lot of the big ticket damage items, then people are just going to take damage because the scale's better. Like, historically, what's made tanks viable is that they can get their items before the damage champs get their items, and so the tanks have, like, a longer window of viability. They eventually get outscaled, but, you know, for the first 20 minutes or so, they can actually bully out some of the other people.
Humans think that they believe in something you have
I don't have flash. It's going to be really hard to get around. Ezreal's pinging Lee. Yeah, Lee was late to the game, dude. But, bro, you're trash. Like, stop pinging Lee. It's not all Lee's... Yeah, it's not good that Lee was here late, man. But, like, I don't know. I guess he's just having a bad game. But it's like, dude, like, you're effing up. I know I screwed up some plays that game, too. Like, it's not all Lee's fault. It's like, if you can't even last hit minions under tower with, like, a Sheen when you're, like, level 6. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. Draven did, like, almost literally double damage. The Yumi almost did as much damage as Ezreal did. That's fine. I won't be too negative, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, like, it was a problem that Lee showed up, like, late. But we would have lost that game anyways, even if Lee was on time. Like, we were just outclassed. I mean, he has a high, like, I don't understand it. Like, I could see somebody that has, like, 1,000 games, you know, 99% win rate on Ezreal, and they'll still go, like, 0-10 after my game. Or, like, in my game. I mean, it didn't help that we had first-time LeBlanc and, you know, Nasus. We just didn't have a good team. If it was a 3-point dodge, I definitely would have dodged it, but... I don't even think her healing numbers were that high. People think she heals a lot. I really don't think she does. I don't know. I can look on op.gg, I think, here. Let me see. Damn. Has been a rough old patch here. We were like 75% on Recon or something over the last like 2 or 3 weeks, but like this last week's been kind of tough. Jesus, what happened that day?
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
Do I try out Yumi? I don't know. I've seen her do. I mean, I know she has a low win rate, but could also try out something like Leona.
You and me, we've got this.
I feel like Sona's kind of rough. I don't like seeing Kate. I mean, if this guy's good on Kate, but usually people that are good on Kate like auto lock her. 380 carries. Well, I mean, we're basically against double magic, and I'm going to be getting hit by Sona most of the time.
Who's ready to risk our lives, defeat our foes, and maybe knock over some cups?
It is Curdy, but the 80 carry took heal, so
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
You don't want to have 2 heals because it's only 50% as effective. So it just depends on what your AD carry does. Sometimes they won't get off the
30
heal.
seconds until minions spawn.
But yeah, typically, like, I think the best setup is AD carry takes barrier, and then you take ignite and heal. I mean, exhaust will be pretty good on Kennen later. Or like against Kennen or against Lee, so. And Kai'Sa's kind of a close range AD carry, so it's not like exhaust is like super terrible here. If they have a lot of long range stuff, it can be pretty bad, but. God, it's 75 mana now. It's so expensive. Your first couple of acts. Yes. I haven't played Yuumi in a while either, so. Yeah, or the ADC can take TP, yeah. Bro, stop. Stop, you idiot. What the? What the fuck?
Where's my fishy fish dish?
I actually can't believe it.
Book. Sometimes I pretend you're just a nice, comfy box. What? That's a compliment.
Like, literally all 5 autos. Like, Kai'Sa actually just right-clicked. So, like, you understand Kai'Sa has a passive, right? That does a lot of damage. And that her Q does way more than you early.
Today we are destroyers.
Guy's an idiot. Like, Kai'Sa's attack speed at level 1 is probably like 0.65. Kate literally has, I think, the slowest attack speed in the game. If it's not the slowest, it's one of the slowest. Like, she is terrible at sitting there and trading a lot of autos.
Book, float us that away.
Like, anyone that's ever played Kate knows that. Sona's also way stronger than me, level 1.
Has been slain.
That's like a level 1 Yuumi, man.
Where to?
I don't know. I can't even. I gotta try to detail all that. I've actually tilted off that one. It's so bad I can't even like process it. That's like I just bought the game yesterday, bad.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Where's my fishy fish for my fishy dish?
Like, Caitlyn, you're supposed to do small trades. Like, you're supposed to walk up, you know, land your autos or combo. Like, they step on a trap, you know, you do all your stuff. Like, that's how it's supposed to go down. is terrible position. I've got to stay and push this lane. Now they're gonna get to freeze it outside of our base. Like, this is unbelievable. Like, if they're smart, they're just gonna freeze it right here.
Keep an eye out for red dot, book. It's gotta be here somewhere.
Yep. Looks like they're smart enough. Looks like they made it through silver. I'm gonna try not to be too negative here. It's like this guy obviously has no clue.
I've got a good feeling about this one, book.
Double kill.
Thank God this end's pretty good.
I'll protect you with my wild and furious. Moving my head on you.
That was a good fake
An
out.
ally has been slain.
We got the zoomies.
Yeah, this end's really good. At least so far. As soon as I say that, I know that's the beginning of the end for me.
They're never gonna see us coming.
And Zen's pretty much 1v9.
Rampage.
That's fine.
Maps make my magic stronger. It's true. Look.
They lower the cost on the heal?
So strong.
Killing spree.
I feel like the heal's cheaper than... I know they nerfed a bunch of other stuff about her, but they may have lowered the cost on the heal. I mean, Kaisa couldn't really do anything. I mean, I guess maybe she could have run up here and like tried to flash the wall if her flash was up.
Unlike
I don't know.
you.
She probably wasn't paying attention though. Hey, sorry Nightbot got you, Carlos. I'm not sure what's up with that. Yeah, maybe I'll break out the Yumi again. Zen could be here.
I know.
Or not Zen, Lee. Unlikely, but I don't have wards yet.
Shut down.
The expert huntress stalks the battlefield.
Okay, Carlos, it's all good. Happens. Yeah, it was just a really bad idea. Lee's right there.
Wow, even brighter than my
An
shiny
ally
light.
has been slain. Your team has
Well, you have to play aggressively in this meta, but you have to not die. That's... I mean, like, mid was missing. We didn't know where the jungler was. Back up, man. Senna probably has her ult. Rift. I was just thinking we should maybe do Rift. I gotta buy.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Aatrox should have just left that.
What did you do all day?
What are we doing?
Double kill. Legendary. Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Sid might be smurfing. Probably.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The heal on Yumi is pretty big. Yeah, Amy still feels pretty strong. We go back to the Yumi and Lux days of yore. Yeah, we should have just left with Aatrox running down with everybody. I guess we'll just go Ardent here. Thing about doing Redemption is really good, but I don't know, maybe I should. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Redemption.
We've got 6 left. Or was it 5?
I just don't know if I trust these people to stand in the Redemption thing or not, honestly, but...
Rampage.
Today we are destroyers.
Sometimes people like won't get boots on her. I think it's become the standard, and I talked about this a while in the past, is like Ionian boots. Because there will be times where you're walking around by yourself. You're not always going to be attacked. Sometimes you need to go ward, sometimes you need to rotate. And Ionians are particularly good because it gives you 10% CDR on your spells. So, and because you have 2 combat spells, which you can just use pretty much on cooldown, you don't have to hold a flash or anything. Then that makes it pretty good. Yeah, I don't think Unsealed on Yumi is gonna be that great. I mean, I guess it's possible. I'm trying to think. I mean, so I have to think about it. Pretty much nobody goes Unsealed these days. So let's see. You'd get Barrier, but you don't need Barrier. So you can't use Barrier that well. You already have Ignite and Exhaust. You don't use Flash that well. You know, you can grab Heal, so that's one good one. You don't teleport that well because you don't want to make any flanks. You don't really need Cleanse that much because you're attached to people. So, like, you know, really, if anyone's going to use Unsealed, I think it needs to be someone who's, like, hard engage. Like, Rakan would be a great candidate for it. The problem is, like, it just makes you so weak in the laning phase. Because, like, Rakan does like cleanse. You know, he obviously likes flash, heal, barrier, ghost. You know, like, a lot of those teleports, you can teleport behind people and, like, make flank plays. A lot of summoners are really good for, like, engaged champions. Yeah, but you're already going to have Ignite as one of your main summoners. And you're going to have either heal or exhaust. So you'll get one of those. And then clarity is... You don't really need clarity. I mean, it's nice, but... Okay, we can do it with Sammy. Alright, let me use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll do it with Sammy. I think most people probably still go Last Stand because you definitely want Presence of Mind. Presence of Mind, I think, is one of the most, like, relatively undercover OP runes for a really long time. And people are now, like, because the tenacity stuff is pretty good and they've nerfed other things, people are playing it more. But yeah, you definitely want Presence of Mind. Anyone that has a high impact ult. And there's just nothing better in that tree to get other than Cut Down. I guess you could get Coup de Grace, but I think Cut Down's probably better. Anyways, I'll be back in a second. Alright, let's see if we can get old Sammy on the Discord here. What is that icon? I must have deleted something. I don't know why there's that space now. It's got me worried. But yeah, Yo, what up?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Pretty good, dude.
You ready to just win some games?
I hope so.
Yeah?
We kind of stalled out around P2 here again, so we gotta...
Alright. Better get back into Diamond, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Need to call it back up.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta sign up for that Sammy boost train.
So you're streaming on YouTube again?
I'm splitting it, so I'm doing like just Friday and Saturday on Twitch, and then I'm back on YouTube the other days.
For your fans?
Yeah, it was basically the fans and like Twitch doesn't give any ad revenue to affiliates, which I don't get a ton off of YouTube, but it's something. Like, it does add up. And yeah, a lot of the kind of the longtime fans weren't like, they either didn't like Twitch or they just couldn't use it. So, and Twitch really doesn't promote you. Like 95, it was like 95 or greater percentage of people that gives you these stats that were coming to the Twitch stream came there directly, which means they didn't search for it, or, which means they came from YouTube. Basically, they already knew about me. So it's not
Twitch
like getting any new people.
Platform.
Do what?
Twitch is a dirty platform.
It's great if you're like the Twitch royalty, you know, if you're a partner, and you get a ton of
royalty.
viewers. YouTube's better for us peasants.
Yeah, for sure.
Peasants like me.
I'm the ultimate peasant.
There you go. Yeah, it was a joke, Jordan. I've gotten a diamond by myself several times. And in May and June, we were holding on a diamond the whole time, and we just had a really bad July. I'm still not entirely sure what happened there, but
Probably one of your supports got nerfed or something. You felt
yeah, it was like
the percussion.
I think I just wasn't focused. I don't remember what was happening.
Are you doing college stuff as you're doing this since the school year is starting up again?
Yeah, actually, I've got to go to a meeting. I've got to get up at like 7 in the morning, and then I'm actually trying to teach at 2 different universities this time, picking up a couple more classes. But yeah, that's starting this week. And they gave me a like a teacher in training, like an apprentice, an underling. This time, which is pretty cool. She's actually, it's about the best I could draw up because she had actually been a high school teacher for, I don't know how many years, but for a while. And so she's already used to the teaching game, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Because some of these English, like, grad student people are just, like, really quiet and mousy, and they're just, like, there to read books and not necessarily to teach, and they're just kind of awkward in front of the classroom. But she, and that's fine, but it just takes a lot more work to, like, get them ready.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's got it, it's all good. I need Mr. Coffee to take me under his wing is what I need. Like, I need to...
Dude, if I can go to that school one day, one of these days, and get his contact information, I'll send you his email, man. I'll get you in touch with the Coffee, man.
That'd be hilarious. I'd be like, hey, one of your former students, used to talk about you and how awesome you were when I was on stream, so I just wanted to hit you up for some teaching tips, man. What you got for me?
Yeah. He actually is a pretty good teacher. He has a really good passing rate.
Nice.
And he changes students that either they fail his class miserably because he's a no bullshit sort of teacher.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't give out free passes.
Yeah.
Or he turns bad students that don't like doing the work into good students that do their work. At least just in his class.
Nice.
I
Yeah, that's a
noticed.
sign.
Shit gets productive in there. I noticed that he always does group project stuff.
Yeah, group
Always
projects are
group
kind of
work.
a mixed bag. I think they're really good overall. I have students do like all kinds of group work, and a big project at the end is a group project. Like, as a high performing student, like, it can be pretty annoying if you get, like, depending on how you manage the groups, if you get stuck with some slackers and you have to carry them, like, that can be kind of annoying. But I think overall, like, just seeing other perspectives, how other students want to do it or handle it, and just learning how to, like, manage a team, like, just because every, like, career...
Life is a team game, so...
Exactly. So I think it's good, teaching-wise. Hey, what's up, Hunter? This is literally the second game on Yumi I've played in a while, so I don't have, you know... a perfect answer for what has me playing Yumi more. I just looked at my recon stats, and I was like, they're okay, but they've been slipping a little bit over the last couple of weeks, and I just kept, every time I play against the Yumi, it just feels like I'm getting dumpstered, so I was like, I'll just play her again. Maybe I thought the nerfs were too harsh on her, but maybe they weren't.
What do they do to her lower Q stats?
Oh, they nerfed her a lot. So they nerfed, this patch alone, they nerfed the max damage on her Q by 50. It used to do, like... 285, and now it does 235.
It's a lot less.
They took away all of her mana. Like, whenever she popped off and auto attacked somebody, she used to regain like 40 mana, and they took all of that, so she regains no mana. A couple of patches ago.
That's lame.
Yeah, so they've nerfed her really hard. I think they buffed her heal a little bit, but
Where is it?
I've been playing a lot of Overwatch lately.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
what you rocking on that?
Summoner's Rift.
Doomfist. Like I ended off in Masters a few seasons ago, but I'm in Diamond right now in that game. I'm a Diamond pleb in like every game I play.
Where's my
Nice.
fishy
I really wanted to play that game, but it doesn't have cross-platform. Like if I could play on PC, because I have a couple of friends that play that on like PlayStation, but from what I understand, they don't do cross-platform because the keyboard mouse people would have a big advantage.
Yeah, they would. It's
'Cause it's
really
the
it's
PC
just
and
a higher learning curve to aim on controller. People can do it. I've seen people be insane at aiming with controller, but it's just a really high learning curve.
Yeah. It's the PC Master Race.
Today we are
It's like playing Smash Bros with keyboard and mouse versus with controller.
It's true. Oh, we breakdancing over here.
I'll just pull a box and play this game with the controller.
Can you play League with a controller?
No, I've seen it. Box did it, and he's Challenger Riven main.
Nice. You're pretty funny. Huh, it puts the bomb on her. That's interesting. Instead of me.
I've got a good feeling about this one, Brooke.
And I really wish it gave me that mana back. I mean, you don't have like huge mana problems later on, but
Back on my own.
An ally has been slain.
Keep an eye out for red dots, Brooke. It's gotta be.
It's really unfortunate that Rek'Sai decided to waste Flash.
I don't know. Ranking it. Ross Boomstocks played this game on Bananas.
An enemy has been slain.
I mean, that's good.
Enemy has been slain.
Fucking big. Ah, fuck.
We need to get out, man.
Ally has been slain.
Can't run away from a million gap close.
Yeah. Main's overstaying. I just wanted the one tower.
Can't miss these minions. Kiana, you lose this 1v1.
Book, float us that away.
been
No way.
slain. Executed.
That's because I was tanking minions.
Oh hell.
In case you're wondering what that smell is, it's book. Smells like old food.
Yeah, it's okay. Kiana falls off super hard when I rise. And it seems like the powers. Oh, alright, every other lane's winning.
And Sejuani showed up to murder us all.
That's unfortunate.
What do you mean stop sticking to you? Dude, I don't care. Like, what? Who cares? It had nothing to do with the outcome of that. I guess.
Enemy killing spree.
Dude hit 6 as soon as he went in on me too. Yeah, I'm just feeding. I need to stop. Kiana's the best fucking early game champion in the game. It's so annoying. Like the best.
I should have just let him die. I thought if I could get on him, we could heal him through
This
it.
guy.
Or was it 5?
That was extremely bad 2 minutes there.
Yeah, Kiana's letting me get back in the game.
An enemy has been slain.
I've read all his book. Well, most of the book. I like the pictures of fish, of which there are none, book.
He's gonna miss 3 waves for the greater good.
Okay. This Vayne's like doing all right. I mean, that was just a really unfortunate gank. That Sejuani like poked her out. She was just there at the right time. But she did get, I mean, she did get killed on her tower, but that wasn't a Vayne specific thing. That was just a overstaying thing.
I won't lose you, book. Not after losing Master.
Shut down.
Wave control.
Is it time to save the world again?
Like, why would you not just walk the normal way there?
An enemy has been slain.
Wow, he's going on that?
Enemy rampage.
I'm pretty sure she can condemn Tristana's jump.
Dude, Kiana's getting real greedy. She's super sticky. That's I gotta say. Kiana is really sticky. I had to blow flash in order to stay alive.
I wouldn't max heal on Kiana, no. Or on, who? Yumi. You want to max your... Okay, so I just want it over there. I guess in theory,
An ally has been slain.
against a lot of CC, I guess I could take,
An ally has been
Wow,
slain.
that was actually really close. I'm surprised she did 80% of my health with 2 abilities. Serrated Dirk and Coffee. I really underestimated her damage. Jesus Christ.
why did I follow her over there? I gotta get used to this with Yumi. It's like, you just can't follow idiots around. Or I should have, maybe I could have ulted the,
We've got 6 left.
let her trade. I could have
Or was it
ulted the
5?
Thresh and then just like ran out of there immediately.
I'm feeling pretty bad this game. I guess it's just because I'm up against Kiana. And because I'm a bad player. Maybe a mix of the both.
Alright, at
Not
least
gonna
you're
blame
playing
it
a
on the
scaling
champion.
champ.
Yeah, I'm playing like the best champion in the game. And I'm super good on her too.
Where's my fishy fish?
Except Kiana's just a brute force that just zones me. Like fucking
Holy
crazy.
shit, really?
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
God, dude.
This is hardcore zone.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Is it time to save the world again?
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tristana should never be able to land her jump on Vayne.
Today, should I follow my head?
Sejuani's top side.
I'm about 99% sure you can condemn it.
Something. I thought I heard someone place a ward. Oh no, it was just Kiana being skeevy. That's bad.
Now you're ready to prowl.
Give me another plate. Give me one more.
They might be
Come on.
rotating up there.
I'll be fine. They're gonna go for Rek'Sai.
Wow, even brighter than my shiny light.
I think we might be in flight. No, it's just on okay.
I told you they're gonna go for Rek'Sai.
Why? Dude, you're not gonna save her. Just get these damage on the tower, man.
An ally has been slain.
1v4. Why are you... What are you gonna do, Vayne?
I can't even be up there until I'm level 11 now. Tristana's just gonna jump on me and pop, 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 pop.
We need this experience. I'm gonna come up there in a second. Tower might already be done by then.
Yeah, the tower is dead as hell.
Your turret has been destroyed.
They're gonna rotate on me here.
Tristana took blue.
least we got a lot of damage on our team for late game.
Yep, we're gonna win.
Everyone just left middle.
I need to back up. Oh. There's no piecing out in this situation. Just 1 second on my ult. Whatever would have saved me. Nice. Well, Kali's gonna just finish this fight. Wow. This is the worst I've done on kill in a while. I guess it's because I only play kill in low elo games now. I only play this game with my friends most of the time, and they always want me to play on my alt account.
Ricky?
Scalar. I have a different alt account.
Nice.
I just play Kale on. And I just dominate, usually. I'm not used to going against high skill cap S tier Kiana.
Today we are destroyers.
Or Rek'Sai style. Well, this is Dragon. Oh, never mind, I'm dead. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. They almost stole it.
Enemy killing spree.
If I didn't have to protect Book, I'd just be a normal magical cat floating around Vandal City. Okay, napping around Vandal City.
I just need to farm. And it seems like we're always fighting. I just walk in and I'm a potato. I'm not ranged yet.
Book. It's gotta be here somewhere.
Fuck's sakes, dude. I'm so fucked.
Nah.
Ally has been slain.
What was I gonna do?
Book, float us that away.
Nope. Wrong answer. I'm worth like 20 gold. That sucks. Damn, that was half of Vayne's HP.
Wait, what? Why did she go bottom? Like, why? I mean, I know maybe she wants solo experience or something. It's like, dude, the person who has the rift is just like sitting in the mid lane, looking for a good reason to use it. Show bot. There wasn't even anyone down there to mark. Like,
Your turret has been
Meet new friend. We got the zoomies.
We need turrets.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally
That's
has
unfortunate
been slain.
that you died there, friend.
Don't tell anyone, but
What do I need? Probably Nashers. There's nothing to get wits end against. Echo's not gonna focus me.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, probably Nashers.
This is where we win the game, by the way. We just had to be patient, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I believe Tristana is only their major, like, super skilled person right now.
And it's okay. Once late game hits, I one-shot her. And I think that she's the type to jump in.
Yeah, I mean, they could be on this.
No, they're not on it. Tristana would be there. Oh, dude. Smite that thing. Kill his ass. Rek'Sai. Hi. Goodbye. Oh, we need to help the base.
Oh god, face.
Wow, you really tunneled on that guy.
Has been destroyed.
Two inhibitors for an Echo?
Yeah, probably not worth.
I really wasn't expecting their team to play that certain way. We need to contest this. As long as we don't get knocked against the wall by Kiana. Oh, actually, we should probably just get that. No Rek'Sai. Oh, Akali's going in deep. Well, that's really embarrassing. Baron
An ally has been
Never
slain.
mind.
Wait, what the?
Rek'Sai got caught.
Real.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. No, we win. We just need to recall and defend base now. Fuck sakes. Ah! Die. Oh shit. No chance.
It's a silver or gold. I don't know, man. Roll a dice. What does Jarm's fist even go into that Vayne would want?
I'm thinking it's Derek's. I see a lot of Vayne's build Derek's after they get Gunsos and Bork, and they just get tanky items. But I mean, they nerfed Gunsos, so it's not the best buy.
Nah. I mean, she should probably get Wit or
Yeah.
Dancer.
We can do what we can.
Nah.
We're gonna take a big win. You got
right.
this.
Echo is actually starting to fight it. Which may not be a terrible idea after the match.
I need GA. Oh shit. I'm permanently CC'd! That's unfortunate. Maybe Akali can pull something together and kill their Tristana. I believe in her. Well, right now she can't. She doesn't have Shroud. Oh, she dies here. Yeah, Rek'Sai getting caught there didn't help, but then I got caught as well, which didn't help as well. It's my fault. I didn't do very good early game.
Yeah, we got obliterated bottom. There are just some fights that like we could have won that we just didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I saw.
I ended up getting back in the game. I had the second most gold. But problem was we were just getting caught out. Rek'Sai liked to die. And Vayne liked her build.
No.
And didn't like completing boots.
Oh, did she never get boots?
No.
I mean, she never once condemned the Tristana jump, which is like so telegraphed and so easy.
That's lame. Hopefully this next game is better.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Space. Thanks, buddy. I mean, dude may have been autofilled or something. I don't know.
Have you played any TFT lately?
No, I haven't. I haven't played in the last few weeks. It was pretty fun for a while. I started kind of flattening out around like Plat 4. I think I got up to like Plat 3 or Plat 2, and then I was like, just kind of slowed down a little bit, and then I got busy with other stuff. It's not the Sammy you're thinking of, probably, Carlos. It's not Saudi Arabian Sammy.
It's a different one.
It's a different Sammy. I mean, you can probably tell from him talking. But why don't Vayne's build tankier? Because you still want to do a lot of damage. Like, you should be able to position well enough where you don't need that. I mean,
the problem is it was good. Tank after Bork, Gunso's was good on Vayne when Gunso's had on hit effects after 2 autos. Every 2 it would be, so every 2 attacks it would trigger her W, and that would give her enough damage to fuel her into building tank. But now, since it's every 3, it's not good to build tank Vayne anymore because she doesn't have a good enough amount of damage.
well, the thing is, you can get like hybrid items that, like Wit's End right there, you know, gives magic resist. Still, it's the same freaking Vayne again. God bless. You can get Wit's End, which gives you magic resist and life steal, and also does a lot of on-hit damage and synergizes with Gensu's. It's like, that's just way better. Or you can get something like Phantom Dancer, which gives you a shield, but it also gives you some crit and attack speed. Or you can get like GA, it's another one, which gives you AD plus defense. So it's like, there are a lot of items you can get on her that are defensive, but still contribute a lot to offense.
I'll tell you something right now. I did not mean to ban Kale, but maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
Jesus,
what do I want to play?
Draven. We're picking Vayne and a Draven.
Fuck, that's horrible. I don't know what I want into Draven. Maybe I'll play Gnar.
That does one-trick Vayne, I guess.
Permanently stun the guy.
No. Breaking out the Nautilus with Vayne against Draven, I don't think that's our ticket.
I don't think anything's your ticket here. You need to just play Soraka so you can't kill anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I was
To make sure that Vayne stays alive, like Soraka.
I was thinking of playing like Nami or something, but
yeah, Nami works too. Janna, something that keeps Vayne alive, honestly. Nami would be a good pick.
decide what the tide will bring.
Yeah, I could have also
I
just
bet that's
picked
the
Rakan
Akali
and
from
abandoned
last
her,
game.
but I could have just tried to play around Kiana middle or something, but yeah, I could still do that with Nami if I get boots early. Yeah, we're not going to be able to put up enough damage. Scorch is not going to matter. I'm going to have to do Gathering Storm. Could have done like Revitalize or something maybe. I don't know. This is really bad. Yeah, I can't do Zyra. Zyra's like early pressure champ, and Vayne like doesn't actually do anything early, so you need something that can
No.
kind of scale. Vayne's just kind of like
Nice
a worse
looking
Ezreal,
Pantheons.
if you could imagine that right now.
Yeah. Ezreal is very, very fun.
I mean, Pantheon's not that great. Like,
No, he isn't.
rework Pantheon's pretty bad, so I think we can do that. I think that Nunu is often more useful than a Mumu. Kiana versus Akali is a skill matchup, I think. Bot lane's going to be really bad, though, but... Yeah, I just don't know what to get as secondary because, like... Yeah, I mean, biscuits are still okay, but boots are still good. You can't really do... I mean... I guess I could do something like cut down. I don't know Nami's base health. I probably still could have done cut down, like a Yumi type of build with cut down and presence of mind, but, like, Nami's ult isn't, like, as strong as Yumi's. Your other option would be like Revitalize plus something else in that tree. I guess I guess I could have done like second wind Revitalize maybe.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
My quest beckons.
I don't think their team fight's necessarily that much better than it's okay. I think Nar's team fight contributions are more than...
Yeah, that's exactly why I picked Nar. Because we needed better team fight.
Minions have spawned.
I was first pick anyways, and I wanted Draven to be CC'd a long time. So
right.
I picked someone that can CC a long time.
Find my path.
Yeah, I mean, Draven's just OP as hell. For people keeping tabs have never watched one of my tier lists. And Vayne is like one of the weakest laners.
Until they nerf Draven's Q damage scaling, then he's gonna be OP.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because if he buys one BF sword, he has a second BF sword.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty... Like, he comes to lane with a BF sword, basically,
Yeah.
with, like, level 1 Q. He starts off, like, 1,300 gold ahead, and then it just gets so easy for him to... If he gets a kill, like... He just snowballs too hard. I don't mind it being good early. They just need to dial back his Q scaling late, I think, and make it, like, 80% of your bonus AD or something instead of 110%. Just make it to where you have to crush early or you're bad late, but... As of right now, you can still go, like, sort of okay early. Stack up your charges, and then whenever you finally do get that kill... I don't know. Like, he's not as good at team fighting as...
Jesus. You hit level 2 and all in me. Yeah, that's horrible for me. That's okay.
Yeah, he's not as
At like 60%. That's pretty strong. Oh, what the fuck?
Been slain.
Mumu's in my lane? Oh, no. No. Oh. This is where I lose 3 waves. I gotta dive. Wow. This is bad. This is really bad. Stop playing with me. I'm bad luck.
I still hear the song of the sea.
It's all good. They can flash forward to kill their support. It's like, dude, you are playing Vayne. Like, if you want to play like that, play Jhin or like something that does damage early.
Quit flopping around. An enemy has been slain.
I mean, it really wasn't that close, and like Draven had like 80% of his health left, and I mean, it's close. I almost died. I had to blow my flash, and walked away with like 50 health. That was close, but the fight itself was not close. It's like I wasn't even level 3. Like she popped level 3, I didn't. They were both level 3. I mean, she got a good pin on the Karma, but it's like she flashed and blew everything on Karma. She should have, if she put her head down and kept auto-attacking Draven instead of running, maybe. We were probably still going to lose anyways, but...
Enemy killing spree.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I need boots, and I need to stop eating. I'm very sad that I died twice in the first 2 minutes. This is so embarrassing.
An ally has been slain.
Never falter.
Jesus fucking Christ, I'm bad.
It was rough.
My quest beckons.
Pantheon is sleeper OP when you hit level 2 first, then you get tower dive by Mumu.
Nah. I mean, you can flash. You just damn well better kill the Draven, not the Karma, if you're like gonna make it all in like that. Vayne's like, help. They just 2v3'd us. Please come back down here again.
When Pantheon can block 2 turret shots.
Hey, what's up, David G?
An enemy
Oh
has
my
been
flash.
Level
Wow.
6.
That was pretty surprising. I'm not gonna be receiving any help from Nunu anymore. I don't even think Ninja Tabi help. Dude's an ability-based character. Jesus, I'm so fucking bad. I'm so frustrated.
Yeah, it's tough if you haven't played at the high platter diamond level in a while. If you just been smurfing on it and catch you off guard.
Yeah. No kidding. I got smurfed on hard by their jungler. I lost like 4 waves because of him. Because of that beautiful fucking dive. And then that was just game over. Pantheon just wants to stay top and abuse me. Wilted.
I should have just picked her on and tried to just roam a lot. There's no hope with this main. I guess she's staying about even in CS. We got that. It's just she doesn't really outscale. Like he's always gonna be able to outdo her.
I think my only chance is if Pantheon gets greedy and dives.
I mean, Kiana's ahead. We could maybe win off Kiana. At least Karma's not really applying that much pressure.
Nice. Yay. Nunu decided to gank and take advantage of him not having flash. And there's the shutdown.
He does have
Thanks
5
to
of our
Riot
7.
punishing great play. Back.
Rumu's doing alright, it's just like bot top are getting massacred. But we're starting to turn it around. You got the dragon.
Yeah. That's good that we got. Oh yeah, we got a fucking fire tree.
No, she's really low.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Oh, he's getting Death Stance first. Okay. Hey, David. I don't know. I just figured out it was going on today. I mean, if we can get 5 people together that want to clash on Saturday, depending on what time it goes on, I'll do it if people want to see it. I'm kind of indifferent to it, but... I mean, I don't know how they're going to deal with, like, Smurfs and things like that in clash. Because I think, based on your rank or something, like, there are brackets. Vayne. Every game, pinging for help. I think you're going to play something that's not that great in lane that scales. Like, just play, like, Twitch. Like Jinx or something. Jinx is actually like alright in lane.
Ally has been slain.
He's gonna come back through.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
She wasn't watching for it.
Rampage.
Can we hit this dragon? Twitch also lanes better than Vayne, I think. Twitch, at least if you stack that poison on somebody, if they just sit there and auto attack with you, you know, you can do a lot. But
I still hear the sound of the sea.
Pantheon's top lane again. Okay. This guy's insane. He's actually wasting his gold lead. He should be using his ult to roam.
God,
I just 1v1 them.
Jesus.
Outplayed.
Oh my God, dude! Hit 3 autos, like 700 damage.
Oh my god.
I might just start making
Yeah, seriously. Character's dumb.
If the Draven like has a brain at all, you just like auto lose lane. Draven, pretty much anything. Maybe like if you have a really aggressive support and you've got like a Jhin or something, maybe. But this Karma's basically just been AFK. Like she didn't even put any pressure on in the lane. Draven's like 1v2ing or something. Kiana might be able to kill him, but she's just collecting like random item parts. She didn't have a completed item yet.
Nice, dude. The cavalry has arrived. Wait, their move was 0-5. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just the Draven and the Pantheon. You got both dragons too. I mean, you got a little bit more of a chance in this game so far. But it's just the Draven is like bleeding everyone. What is the Kiana? Caulfield. Oh, wait, what does Caulfield go into? Okay, she's gonna get Duskblade.
Goes into Duskblade.
Okay. I mean, the Hex Drinker worked out, I guess. She dominated the lane. But it, like, puts her so far behind on the build. I mean, it is a tough matchup, to be fair to the Vayne, which is my thing is, like, last game she never once even attempted to condemn the jump. Like, that's just, should be a very simple game knowledge thing. Like, okay, someone has movement. I'm gonna try to stop it with Vayne's condemn. Alright, they're coming up.
Strange.
Probably on Rift. Gonna Rift top.
I am dead. And the Kali is right there.
Yeah, I gotta
Nothing.
get near the Kiana.
Uh-oh, you guys are all dead.
We're all dead.
Bolt. Oh, there's Vayne coming in. Vayne's coming in, dude, after he got red buff.
Yeah, gotta get red, man. Gotta get that red buff.
Better make that red buff useful.
Make it useful by
Oh,
handing it over
he's
to
going
Brandon.
in hard. Oh, he's dead as fuck.
Oh,
An ally
no.
has been slain.
Like, thanks for farming that for me while I got another kill out.
Free.
Please hide me from these imbeciles.
Gallon's going in hard.
Holy.
That's unfortunate.
Oh my god, dude.
I wish I was that Draven right now. I'd be having a good time.
Swim against the current.
After this game, I'm gonna stop playing, so I stop stealing her LP, and also because I don't want to play it anymore. I feel bad.
Shut down.
That's okay, we got the shutdown.
The best thing about
We can probably do Baron now.
my reflection.
I'm about to have Meganar as well, so the team fight is in our favor.
Can I do it?
No, Nunu doesn't seem like he wants to.
Here we got it.
Poor Nunu.
Has been slain.
I don't think Vayne can duel him after 4th item, even if they're even on items. He just auto attacks her like twice and she's dead. This Vayne definitely can't, but like I think even like a theoretical Vayne's gonna have a really hard time.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh my goodness Christ. I passed wrong.
Like she does 3 autos and maybe does like a third of his health. He's gonna actually kill her in 2 autos, like 100%. Especially at 4 items. Like Vayne's just not designed to duel other squishy champions. She's for longer fights
only way
versus
Vayne-
tanks.
The only way Vayne can win against Draven is if she condemns him when he has no QSS. Otherwise, Draven wins 100% of the time.
Because she doesn't even like people think that she scales compared to like a lot of modern day AD carries. She really doesn't that well.
No,
because,
you need to be going against a tanky team.
Yeah. I mean that silver bolt percentage damage that's really matters a lot.
Aha! Draven! You've been stunned by me. That poor Draven. He even had he didn't have anything. Karma tried to use Mikhail's on him, still didn't work.
Eh. Well, she's just good at killing tanks. If we ever get a tank meta back, that's when she's good. Like, she's good at killing, like, you know, 3-item Sejuanis and horns and, you know, stuff like that. Stuff that actually, like, would take a normal 80 carry too long to cut through. She can do it. But yeah, like, tank on tank, like, she's good at dueling those types of champs, like low damage
got caught out.
champs. I don't think I did that up, I think.
For sure.
Sucks, but like Kiana is a big part of our damage right now.
Quit flopping around.
I don't know what she's building with the Charms Fist. It's like, dude. I mean, people said last time she's got to be building Frozen Mallet, but it's like the problem is not like running people down. You know, with Frozen Mallet, you're investing a lot. In like the movement debuff, but she's already so fast, like you don't need that. Unless you're like hiding their tanks, like you do damage.
He's dead as fuck, dude. Ah! Okay, he's just gonna get a Penta. Oh, Vayne condemned him. That's where it's at.
Has been slain. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Still lost though. Worth a try. Once again, my fault. Think twice before you roll with me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you build against Draven? I mean, you just try not to fight it. You just like take him off or something. I mean, we just don't have a good team to deal with him.
It was fun. Nice catch.
Yeah, good games, man.
If I play League more and I get better at the game, and then I'll message you and ask if you want to do it.
All right, if I pick up Overwatch or something or whatever, you know,
Okay.
I'll holler at you.
All right,
Sure.
see ya.
All right, see you, man. All right, I think we can play one more here. Yeah, Sammy's just a victim of like, and this happens a lot at Diamond. People that are like D4, you know, just they'll play other games or they'll just kind of retire for a while and come back, and it's so hard to get back into it. You have to really be on point. I mean, it wasn't all Sammy's fault, obviously, too. Like, I didn't have a good game either game, and this Vayne was atrocious. I mean, I guess she did all right considering that it's Vayne into Draven, sort of. But it's just like, it's such a bad matchup. So we're going to have to wait. We'll wait a second so we don't get that Vayne on our team. Yeah, I mean, I just hate dodging when I have a duo. Especially, it could have possibly been a 30-minute dodge. What is the Pokemon challenge? Like, trying not to die? Gnar is so difficult to... He's not that good in this meta. You have to have the timing right. Your team has to be on point. You really have to get, like, teleport flanks. He's just been nerfed so much because he was so good in the pro meta in like 2018. I think it was 2018. I mean 2017. Wherever he has the world skin. I think that Kiana was our real hope. We just didn't have a good way to deal with Draven. Like, Karma just puts a big shield on him. He has like 1 billion lifesteal and 2 shots everybody. You just lose. So you have to keep playing the same champion. Like if you're playing Echo, you have to play Echo every single game until you die. Yeah, I mean, Nar's a cool concept. He's just like, he's so hard to pull off in solo queue. I think there's better options. It's like he's so timing dependent. It's like your team has to start a fight like right when he's about to go. Oh, you can play any of the 6. Okay. I'm just banning Draven. I guess if they pick Morg, they pick Morg. I'm tired of losing my champ, though. I mean, not dying in a game of, like, solo queue is pretty rough. Like, you'd have to play, you know, super mobile champions and just play, like, really conservatively. I mean, like, you want to be aggressive and close out, but, like, you can't go for trades, you know? This, how many do we have? 88. I really hate to close up shop, but I have to. We'll see how long this game takes. They might be banning it because people like don't want to play against it. Why can't we just get normal picks, man? Why is everybody trolling? This guy, please tell me he's like Jace one trick.
Dawn has arrived.
I think you still need an aftershock. I guess we'll play it. Guys, like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm playing these things. I'm just looking to demote. At least I'm playing different champions, I guess. We're playing some non-recon stuff today. I kind of want to be, to like try out Leona again, because she has gotten some changes that were, I think, buffs. Like, she feels pretty, like, she's very oppressive if she gets ahead. And I haven't tried the Presence of Mind build with her with the tenacity. And it seems like it could be really good on her. She did get that change. I think it's with her W, where you get your incoming damage reduced by a certain amount. So, like, that's very good against things like Zyra plants and Comet and stuff like that.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Stream. We're doing all right on the Yumi earlier, sort of. One game was really good, but
30 seconds to minion spawn.
no, I'm not trying out Vagar. See you, Space Bazooka. Thanks for coming out, buddy.
Minions have spawned.
If I'm against, like, Ezreal, Janna, or something, maybe I'll do Vagar. Ezreal can E out of it, though. Like, I don't know.
The sun always rises.
If they have a bunch of melee champs on their team, maybe. I kind of understand why you would consider J-Spot wouldn't do it. I don't quite see what you're saying. J-Spot is not good because it doesn't scale very well. Like, you can all-in with it, but that's why most people don't play a lot of all-in champs, because you really need scaling for top. It's very short range, doesn't scale, like... Dude, I'm not eating in all of their minions, bro.
Ever vigilant.
Like, wait until level 2.
Chosen of the sun.
It's like, bro, you lost your right to ping anything by first timing J-Spot.
Feel the sun's glow.
Like, Leona really needs to be level 2, and really, like, level 3 before you all in, so she's got all of her... It's like, right now I'm not going to have the defense, so I try to go in.
First light approaches.
Is he, like, typing up a novel or what? Like... Oh, he can't go in now.
I will protect you.
First blood.
I should just dodge it. I don't know why I listen to this dude. He's like, I'm smurfing, man. Well, that was it. Chain
Rally to
CC,
me.
full rotation, don't kill her.
Vanguard.
I should just dodge it. I don't know why I played it. I just kind of wanted to try out Leona.
I must not fall.
There's no point in playing Jace. Like, I'm pretty sure there are bot laners that do a lot more damage, like Draven. I mean, Draven was banned, but even something like Jhin, I think, or like even Miss Fortune is going to put up more damage than Jace early in a 2v2 lane.
Ever vigilant.
Enemy has been slain.
Back up, you know that.
An enemy has been slain.
No, there's no late game with Jace. I mean, if we can pick people off, maybe. I don't know. We got a couple of plays in there. Once I get 6, we should be able to just continually make plays on the Zyra, I'm hoping. I don't know. People have tried Jace bottom before. Yeah, at least we're against Ezreal. Yasuo is destroying mid lane too. I mean, we can play around, like, not my first time in the rodeo of having a worthless ADC, you know? Like, he got a kill there, which is good, but it's like you can win around other lanes. In fact, you usually have to. If you're me playing solo queue. Yeah, Gnosis, welcome to playing Gnosis. I think we've had a Gnosis in almost every loss tonight. Pretty close, except for the games with Sammy. Like, I don't know who plays that champ outside of, like gold and higher. Like, he can be good, it's just like he's so risky. What's he buying? Really? He blew all of his mana, pushed, and backed to buy a longsword. So he's just like giving up on this lane, I guess? I don't know. Okay. I mean, if we hit 6, like, we had a chance to kill the Zyra probably, but...
I must not fall.
It's like he doesn't even have boots, and he's trying to roam. Not even, like, brown boots. He has no control ward. I guess he does have a control ward.
The sun always rises.
It's like, bro, you're falling behind, like, 30 CS for a roam on a champion that has no CC, and you have no boots. Like,
An enemy has been slain.
Ever vigilant.
I mean, I guess at least it was slow pushing. We gotta get this.
chosen of the sun.
I know, but I don't give a flip what his win rate is. We just saw like an Ezreal that was 85. He was like literally 17-3, go like 0-6 in a game, down 50 CS. Like I don't know where these people get these win rates. Like they must actually be buying accounts or something. I don't know. But he has that win rate against like silver players. And he just made a smurf and he's like in silver now. It's like I could have a 70% win rate too if I like made a smurf account in silver.
Wait for me, sweetie.
I don't know. I mean, it's tough to tell because he is playing like a really bad like off-meta champion. So, you know, you could say, well, he's good, but he's just playing a bad champ. I mean, I don't care what the MMR is. Like, he's gold 1. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. It's his first time Jade. At least in the last 30 days on that account. Maybe just playing a troll pick. Who knows? Probably gonna get it now, but
Your turret has been destroyed. I will protect you.
I mean, we'll see how he does. I'm not ready to say he's good. He's down 20 CS to Ezreal.
Stay at the back.
Alright, I could maybe get the Zyra. I don't know. I mean, I hope we win. Like, I'm rooting for it. He's just rude as hell, like level 1 and level 2. He's playing like some full pick. Easy ulted here in a second.
Shut down. Killing.
Yeah. Mord's kind of fed. If he starts ulting me, I might need a QSS. He's gonna ult somebody.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
What's up, David G? She did get a couple of buffs a couple of patches ago, and she seemed pretty good when I was playing against her.
Protect you.
And some other champs have had some nerfs. I'm just trying something out because I haven't been doing as well with Recon in like the last week or so.
Rally to me.
She does have a really low cooldown. I wanted to try her with kind of the tenacity build.
Let us not fall.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, she has like a 90-second ult or whatever. So she has a really low cooldown ult.
Stay at the vanguard.
Your turret has been destroyed.
The sun always rises.
Jay's doing pretty well. We got him a few kills.
first light approaches.
So I think my ult's already on like a 30-second cooldown after these fights.
I will protect you. Ever vigilant. The sun always rises.
An enemy has been slain. Ace. Your turret has been destroyed.
Terrible fight. Really bad. Like, I'm the reason we're winning most of these fights, or a big part of it is like my chain CC.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I must not fall. Chosen of the sun.
I mean, I don't know what. I guess she's trying to do Void. I guess that makes sense. I don't really know what Evelyn's supposed to get these days. I mean, I guess you're supposed to blow him up. He also should have ulted him. Like, he was chain stunned. Or ulted the Shyvana. Seems like you should be able to hit your tornado on a stun target. Hey, what's up, Leah? I don't know, maybe he didn't have it charged up or something. Who the hell's calling for a surrender vote? Yasuo.
An ally has been slain.
It was like, well, I don't know how to engage on a stun target, so I guess I'll go ahead and surrender. Can't say he's wrong for that. It is pretty sad, but I think it is so win. Hey, what's up, Leah? That stupid fight middle turned the entire game around where they engaged without me. And Jace is pretty much worthless now. Like, he's got a good stat line, but he's playing Jace. And Ezreal is just like infinitely more useful. We can still come back and win. It's just going to be a lot harder because when you pick a champion like Jace, you basically have to close the game by like 25, 30 minutes tops or you lose.
Must not fall. Chosen of the sun. Yasuo, okay. Whoa, what? Wait on a wave. Hoping she just face check it. We couldn't go on it though, there's too many of them there.
All right, I think that's a good game to go out on. I know it's a bit early today. I'm stopping about 45 minutes early, but I've got, like I said, I got to get up. I got a meeting really early in the morning, and I still have to read some stuff and prepare for it. So I'm probably only going to get like 5 hours of sleep. So I've got to, I've got to get that under control. But we'll be back tomorrow around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to, come by, check that out. I might try out some more of these picks. The Yumi felt pretty good in the right circumstance. The Leona actually felt pretty good. Despite some of that goofiness that happened early on. I don't know why I honored him. I mean, he had a good score, but he was a total D-bag. But that's fine. At least early on. #1 e-girl. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow. So be sure to come by, check it out. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Have a great day.